Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, I've got an amazing teacher from Nigeria, just like me, and we're out here repping the country. I will let her introduce herself so that you guys can see that Nigeria not the carry last.
Hi, Jay. Thanks for having me here. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here today. Thank you very much. So, guys, my name is Miss Chisom Amazu. I've been teaching for over a decade. If you're counting the unofficial experience, it should be about 20 years. I started teaching in 2005. Immediately I left secondary school. But if you're counting the official experience, yeah, a decade plus.
Can we ask some really personal questions? Where are you? Not the
Yeah.
name of the school, because we want to data protection, of course. We can't say the name of the school, but what part of the world are you in?
I'm in East Africa, Tanzania to be precise. So I followed your advice on going where you're needed, and it has worked out perfectly for me, and I'm happy I did. Yeah.
You, I like that. Why are you happy that you did? Please educate us.
Hmm. So, um, when I got this job, okay, before I got this job, a little backstory. Before I got this
Yes.
job, I was trying to see if I could go out, maybe to UK or maybe the US. In fact, I got admission in the US, but money issues. And trust me, those people are not joking when it comes to their money. So I tried Asia, I tried Taiwan, I did their interviews, I did everything they asked me to do. In the end, they're like, oh, our client says they need what's it called now? They need
A native
native
English speaker.
speakers. I said, so you people knew that you needed native English speakers, and you let me go through all the stress. I had
Yeah.
to get my documents verified, legalized, even went to the embassy, did everything they asked me to do in the end. And then with in fact, the tears, the tears was enormous, but thank God for how it all ended because I'm happy I'm here today. So during that process, I was beginning to doubt myself. Is it that I wasn't good enough? Is it
Yeah.
that like is it that I'm not accepted? Does it mean that my experience over the years is not does not like it holds no worth, or I was devastated and I sent a message to Jay. Hmm. And she called me that day. I was crying before she called, in all honesty. I was really crying. And she called me and encouraged me, and she was like, that job you're even applying for, you are above it. You're above that job. That job is for secondary school um, graduates. And you have your teaching license, you have teaching certificate, you have the experience. Man, that's cool. It was 34 minutes. We spoke for about 34 minutes, and that call just changed my mindset. I applied immediately. I went on test and I applied. I started applying. I saw Tanzania. I saw the school in Tanzania. I said, Tanzania, Tanzania. Well, let me apply. I just applied. As God will have it, they called. No, they sent an email asking for, uh, like, they were asking if I would accept their pay. That's okay. See, this is a missionary school. It's a non-profit organization and all and all and all. And I forwarded the email to Jay. The rest is history. So, one funny thing happened. The day for the interview, the internet was terrible. I logged on. In fact, that's one of the wonderful things in Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. So the internet
God
was
bless
terrible.
Nigeria. Hmm.
So I had to plead with them to please reschedule, and they did. Like, so it was supposed to be on a Monday, but they rescheduled for Wednesday. And this time around, they said, "Oh, we are not going to work with your time any longer. You're the only person we haven't interviewed. This is the time we'll be free. Does this work for you?" Ah, who I be? Hmm. Shut up. The interview was like we were gisting. You know when you're gisting? It was almost an hour. Like that was like the best interview of my life. I've had interviews, they drill you, they ask you questions. This one was like we are just chatting about the job. They'll ask you this question. Thank God for Jay and the differentiation she taught us. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jay, God bless you. Hmm. That was how I used everything she taught us on differentiation. I was just giving them back to back, back to back, back to back. Oh more. Zoom meeting is for like 40 minutes or thereabouts. We were like,
Yeah.
this will go off very soon. After the if it goes off that they were going to call back. I
You
said,
were just, they enjoyed it. They
I
enjoyed
love
it.
I enjoyed it. They enjoyed it because with my experience, I already had EYFS experience. I mean,
Yes.
that's bulk of everything I've been doing for over
Yes.
20 years. So I've already I had all the experience needed. I just needed just little information that Jay helped us with, and that made me stand out. I believe because I mean they sent me the letter congratulating me. Sorry, I'll not say letter, email
Yes.
congratulating me. So if
Yeah.
we'll give you the job, we would like to know if you have all the documents. Me, documents. Any document you want, I have it.
Yes.
So I sent all the documents to them, and it wasn't up to 3 days. I think they're about 2 or 3 days, and they sent me my congratulatory email
Yes.
saying, "Oh, we're happy to inform you that you have gotten the job." I didn't even know what class I was teaching. I just knew it was early years. And I didn't bother to ask because there's no level of early years I haven't taught. Even age 6 months to 1 year, I have taught them. So yeah, I already knew anywhere they put me, I would fly. So after that came the whole documentation process, visa application. You know the sweet thing about this job? I didn't lift a finger.
This is what we're saying. They wanted you, so they please give the audience the gist, please.
I didn't lift a finger. From the visa application, they paid everything. They applied for the visa, every damn thing. All I did was any document they asked for, I provide. That was all. I was still going to work. I didn't take any day off from work, saying that I was going to one embassy like that. No, 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 no. Everything was online. They did everything. I never went to any embassy. Everything was done. Hmm. So I came here with my daughter.
Yes, tell me, tell me, tell me, because I travel with my children, so please tell me, tell the audience, so that they can start looking at where they are needed.
I traveled for free. I traveled with my daughter for free. I didn't pay a dime. Like tickets, visa, everything for free. No one they sent that to the contract. I sent it to you and I asked, "Is this good
Yes.
enough?" And you said yes. Medical insurance, everything. Like I'm living the life. Honestly, if I was asked to choose between this and the UK, I'll choose this 10 times over.
Yes, because you don't have to go and borrow money.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, aside the money I used to buy stuff, food stuff to come over, nothing. I only had 1 week to prepare. What did I even carry safe? My daughter's tuition is fully paid,
Yes.
not paying a dime, except maybe for extracurricular activities, which
Oh, yes.
aside that, I'm not paying any. I mean, before I got to know you, I was just working on getting healthcare assistant certifications and all that. Honestly, one day I asked myself, can you even do this job? This job that you want to go and kill yourself, can you do it?
We're already caring in education. We don't need to go there. Let's continue. This is care.
Huh. The highest form of care there is, actually. I knew I didn't want to continue with healthcare. What? I don't know anything about it. Here
Yeah.
I've had how many years experience, so I'll just throw that away. You just came and lit up. In fact, if I was in a dark tunnel, you came and lit up the tunnel. That was what you did.
Are you happy?
Am I happy?
Just tell
Ha!
me how happy you are, because I know that feeling, but I don't think the audience understands that feeling. Are you happy?
I am excited. Happy is an understatement. I am overjoyed. Now I'm not paying rent.
No,
I'm not paying its bill.
no.
I am paying for water. I'm not paying for anything. I'm not paying for anything. I just let me say my salary just goes into food. That's what my salary is for. Food.
That's it. And what's your saving potential there? Because accommodation is not paid for. After accommodation is paid, everything is paid. So your saving potential.
Very high. Very like I can save. How much did I send back home? Let me leave that out of it. But
Yes,
then
leave that one. Let them guess how much. Because now you're not. A lot of people leave Nigeria. They go and work in places like the US, the UK, Australia, and they're still sending money that they borrowed back for 2 years, 3 years. They're still paying back debt that they accumulated. But you are now the one sending money to people. You're like, okay, hey, I've really gone to. Mhm.
Jay, you will not understand. Anyway, you
I
understand.
do. I do. I
You
do. I do.
understand. Oh God.
I
Ah,
do.
if somebody told me that this will be possible, I doubt the person. I doubt the person. But I'm happy that I'm a living testimony.
Testimony. Yes. Yes.
I'm a living testimony. I mean, I didn't know it was possible. Even the Asian country that I was breaking my head over. I was still going to pay rent. I was still going to pay light bill and all that. But here the case is different.
Yeah.
No, the thing about this, sorry, the sweet thing about this is that I didn't lift a finger
No. No.
throughout
You you
the process.
you are now a globetrotter like me, and you don't need to pay. Do you know what? And the difference is this: you chose to go to an international school where they need you. You are adding. You are adding to the story of the school. You're adding to the fabric of the school. Because in international schools, they want the students to learn about different parts of the world. So you were the
Oh,
Nigerian they were looking for to give that perspective. Can you imagine? Unlike if you had gone for the one you were going for before, which
hmm.
was just going to teach English, you were not going for an international school job. So you would have had to pay for so many things yourself. And,
Thank you.
and thank you for believing me, because when I first started mentoring and I was telling people all of this, they didn't believe me. They thought I was just out here lying, shouting, trying to get more views, trying to get more subscribers. And to be honest, I just felt, "Oh, how can I see something so sweet and I will not tell my people? My people, come, 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 this is where it's supposed to be." And a lot of people doubted me, honestly. But
True.
I'm happy that you are here today, giving your perspective. And you're my fellow EYFS person. So tell me what the EYFS is like in your
Okay.
school.
Um, because of the experience I've had with EYFS, it wasn't
Yes,
really difficult for me to integrate.
yes.
Now, here EYFS, not the one that they mix Nigerian curriculum. Mm-mm.
No,
This is the main thing. The only challenge we have is because it's an African country, it's a non-profit
school.
school. And
Yes,
resources is kind of a challenge, but they're not bad. Honestly,
I
they're
know.
not bad.
Tell me.
Ah, hmm, I have everything that I need. Almost everything I need is available. So I just need to do a little work. EYFS is sweet. I always say it's sweet. I don't want to say it's interesting. It's sweet because you're just there, you're playing with the children. You're just you're just having fun with the children and making observations. Aside that, there's really no stress. And the good thing about this, it's not like schools that will antagonize you, that would drain the life out of you. No, the case here is different. They let you do your work. Like, do you. As long as they trust you enough, they trust you enough to put in the work. There's nobody monitoring you and say, "Oh, did you do this today? Oh, did you do that today? Did you send the email?" What's that? They believe you. They know, okay, for us to bring you to our country, then you
You are
should really know your own.
professional enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that that's the sweet thing. That's
Do
the
you know what?
sweet
I
thing.
can see it in you. I can see it in you. You don't look stressed at all. I see some teachers in other countries and they look so stressed. So,
And we
what's the
don't
work-life
stress.
balance like?
Okay, so we close at 3:30. The children close
Oh,
at 2:30. I close at 3:30. If I want to stay longer, that's up to me. Or you can go home. Nobody is telling you, oh, come and sit here. Oh, you have to do this one. Oh, you have to do that. Mm-mm. We had ample time to do our reports. And the report is not the one you'll be killing yourself over. Just easy peasy. No, I have never been this. What word will I use? I've never been this settled working in a place before. Like, I'm not thinking of, oh, what will my boss say? What will the head teacher say? What will the head of school say? Mm-mm, far from it. They've made me as comfortable as possible.
mm, mm, mm.
I'm super comfortable. Work-life balance. I come home, so I leave work at 3:30. I have the rest of the day to myself. I try as much as possible not to bring work home. If not
Yes.
that, they didn't implement the rule that, oh, you have to do your lesson plan before next term resumes. But I'm used to that because
Yes.
of my experience in Nigeria, and I don't want any other thing adding to my workload. That is why I'm doing it during the
Wow.
holidays. But I am free to do whatever I want. In fact, the head of school was asking me, "Oh, why are you indoors? Why are you indoors? Why not go out? It's holidays." Hmm.
They want you to, do you know what? I think they want you to, because I know international schools, they want you to have fun so that you will say you
Yeah.
will stay, so that you will stay. This is why it's good to go to where you are needed. So
What
what's
do
the
you
plan? What's the planning like? Is it, you've already said it's not hard, but so, okay, you plan ahead, or how do you do it?
So normally, if this is week one, you must have planned for week one before week one. That's
Yes.
just so. For week two, you plan in week one for week two.
Yes.
So depending on how well the children understand what you're teaching,
Yes.
you will feel you should repeat. what you did in week one by week two, maybe because the children do not understand it perfectly, then fine, you're free. Nobody's saying, oh, you must teach, you must do this. Mm-mm. And if you feel, yes, the children understand perfectly, and then you go ahead to plan for week two. It's maybe something different, but still the same um, theme for the half term, the first half of the term, and then
Yeah.
second half of the there's a different theme. Nothing elaborate, nothing too serious. Like you're free to do your thing. Just feel
Wow.
free. Feel free. Hmm.
Okay, I'm going
And
to
so
ask this question, not because I don't know, but I just want you to tell the audience. Now, see, when I moved from country to country, and the school gets my accommodation for me, they always put me in a place that even I be thinking, I would have been able to stay in this kind of place if I had used my own salary, because, they want you to be comfortable. So they put you in some kind of VGC, Lekki kind of environment. In Cairo, I was in Sheikh Zayed. When I tell people I'm in Sheikh Zayed, they go, wow, did you have money? And then I tell them, no, I work at an international school. Then they're like, okay, we understand. So tell me.
they made me as comfortable. In fact, I didn't even rent a three-bedroom apartment in Nigeria. I'm in a three-bedroom apartment with my daughter. I'm not sharing with anybody.
This is it.
Just vacant.
In a
Just
choice
vacant.
area.
It's very close to school.
Yes.
Really close to school. I am not a trekker, so yeah, I still spend a few shillings going to work, but it's not too much. It's not something I cannot afford, and it's not something that will drill my salary that much. So
Yes.
if I do not want to, why not? Why
And living the life. That is soft life. This is soft life we're talking about. Everybody says soft life, but you are living soft life. Can you imagine if you were in some other countries where you have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning? I don't want to name the countries, but you know the one I'm talking about, where you first walk for maybe 30 minutes and then jump on train or tram.
no, forget about the other country. Let's come to our motherland. I would wake I woke up at 4 o'clock and I've left the house at 5 o'clock and I'm getting to work at to 7. Here, we're supposed to resume at 7:30. Sometimes I leave the house 7:15, 7:20. I still get to work before that. Like, excuse me.
Yes, please. I'm an expert teacher, please. A soft life, please.
No, 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 no. If I was asked to choose between here and the UK, I think I'll still choose here over and over again, honestly. If not that, as Nigerians who want to get dual citizenship and all
Yes.
that,
Yes.
this is perfect. Like I have my
Yes.
peace. I have my peace. I'm able to save.
And
Oh,
did you
like,
have did you have that much time for your daughter when you were back home?
did I even see her? Did I see her? I don't want to go into it honestly. Before I get back home to 8, the traffic, and then I get back home and I'm exhausted. Like I just want to eat and go to bed. Sometimes I don't even have the time to eat. And I was looking so lanky. I was weighing 50 when I got I was weighing 50 kg when I got here. Please. I am living the life and I'm
Yes.
grateful. I'm super grateful, honestly.
I am grateful that you believed me. There are so many people who joined my mentoring group when you joined, but they didn't take me seriously. They thought I was lying. They thought it was too good to be true. They
Oh,
wanted to
wow.
see receipts. They wanted me to have show videos of me moving around, but because of data protection, I can't show
mm,
my school. I can't show so many things. So I just continued talking, thinking whoever has ears to hear me will hear me. And it's not just you, there's our success stories. And I'm so happy and I'm hoping that more people will listen to us.
oh,
Hmm.
I know.
Have you started
That
touring the area? Have you started
I
touring the area? You know your work permit is your superpower. Have you please?
yes, yes, yes. So
Because
I'm on a
because you're
tick to
on
work.
a skilled worker permit in the country, you're on a professional visa. People cannot stop you from.
Yes,
If you go to the
yes,
embassy that you want to even go somewhere else, they will tell you, come please, please. You will be. Do you know what? They used to take me to a different section. As soon as I showed my professional visa, they were like, oh, you're one of the
oh,
experts here. Come this way. We don't leave you. We won't leave you in the where everybody else is. You come this way. I had the same thing in Norway, in Myanmar, in Cairo. Do you know what? If Beijing, as soon as you show them that professional
yeah,
visa, they know you are not here as one of the tagger ons. You are here to do a service for the
yeah,
country.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes. So the day I left Nigeria, they were trying to prove stubborn, and then someone saw my visa, and they're like, "Oh,
it's
really? Sharp, sharp, like sharp."
simple.
I got to the airport. I was still having some issues. I made a call and said, "Oh, no, 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 sorry, we apologize." Immediately, they let me pass. Like, no stress whatsoever. Jay, I did not lift a finger. That is
Please tell them because I know that feeling. I, I've been there. Tell them so that the audience will hear you in the back.
I still do not lift a finger. I didn't lift a finger. Like how? I'm still wondering how it's possible. I was still telling my friend the other day that I still don't know how God did it because she was the one that helped me with verification of my documents in Abuja and all those legalization matters. So she was expecting that if I'm calling her, I'll be calling her from that Asian country. Then I called and I told her, babe, see what happened. She was like, eh? In this life that we are
Yes,
in
please.
this life, hmm. Even she did not believe it. So emphasis on I didn't lift a finger. Everything was done on my
Oh,
behalf. All I had to do was pack my bags and go to the airport and fly.
that's it. With your child, and you didn't need to pay for your child separately. She came as part of your contract, your package.
Yes, yes. During the interview, they asked, "Is there anybody I would like to come with?" I said, "Oh yes, my daughter. She's all I have." And they said, "Okay, any other person?" I said, "No, just her."
They
That
were
was it.
asking any other person. It's not you paying, no, it's them. They're asking any other. When I tell people my school always pays for me, my husband, and my two children, people are shocked. What school is that? This woman is lying. You see, they were asking you. You said your daughter. That means you could have said, I want
Oh,
a relative to come with me to stay with me, and they would have put that relative on your as long as it enters the contract. That's it,
but
because they will
I
sort
didn't
the visas all together. You know.
pay everything. In fact, her visa even came out before mine. Funny thing. Funny thing. And then I was beginning to get, how is her visa out before mine? I'm the one going to work. And her visa is out before mine.
I
How
think
is
it's
that
because
going to
you are above 18, so they have to go through the police reports and everything. But she's a minor, so hasn't have to go through all those processes. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Please, what is the one word you will leave for my audience today? Word of wisdom. Tell them, please.
you are needed? The big boy countries are wonderful. They are amazing. But guys, go where you're needed. If you find a school, even if it's in the jungle and they need you, they will raise hell and heaven for you, honestly. So go where you're needed. as simple as that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now you can even start saving
Oh,
if you want
yes.
to go to those big boy countries. You are here, you're getting your experience, you are getting your flowers, your confidence is
Personal
being boosted, and then you can save to go and pay the big money to go to those big boy countries later on without having to owe somebody back home. You're not selling anything back home, you're not putting anybody in debt back home.
We have said it all. So he who has ears should hear. If you choose to not listen, it's all your decision. But guys, I'm here and I'm a witness. I'm a living testimony that this works. Just follow the. I did all the CPDs that she asked us to do. I the differentiation. I did it. The thing with me is I'm a learner. So when people are contributing and talking, I'm there. I'm learning. I didn't even know I would have to use that differentiation. That was one of the questions they asked me. I didn't know I would have to use it. And then, I asked you to help me with preparing me for interview. We didn't prepare.
Yes. No, we didn't, because I was so busy with some other people at the time. But everything we had said on the group, I just told you, just go over and read everything. If it's somebody else, the person would think I just want to throw them away. But I was being sincere. I had a lot of people, and I said, I don't want to leave you. Just go through the group chat. Everything is there on the group chat.
Go through the group chats because I already when we are chatting, when people are chatting, I'm
Yes.
there. I'm reading, I'm learning. The only thing I did is I went back to the interview YouTube video.
Questions. Yes. Yes.
That was what I did. That was all I did. And I aced the interview. They asked, "Oh, can you give us an example of an interesting topic you've taught the children and the children really enjoyed it?" Ha, Chat EYFS.
Is
I
it
come.
today? Yes.
I was just talking and they were nodding their head. Hmm. Two of them, we were just or speaking, they were nodding, speaking, they were nodding. Jay, if we continue talking, we will not leave this place.
Honestly, I want to thank you for listening to me. Look, I'm bringing you
Oh,
here so that I'm thanking you in front of the world, thanking you for inspiring people. But you couldn't have inspired people unless you had understood my story.
yeah.
And because you understood it, you bought into the dream.
If
Thank
we
you
continue
so much. Yes, and do you know what? We can't, there's going to be a time when I will invite you to come on the live session, because you know me and some other teachers, some all the ones on the group that have now left, we're now in different parts of the world. I want to have a forum where everybody will then come, like a round table, and we'll just talk, we'll be sipping tea, and we'll be talking, hoping to inspire more people to go to where they are needed. So, guys,
simple.
audience, you heard us today. We have said everything. Well, not everything, but we've given you the main, the crux of the matter. Please go to where you are needed. You will never regret it. Until the next episode, thank you and have a lovely, lovely week. Get on those test portals and look for where you are needed. Thank you very much, everyone, and good night. Bye.